There were a few movies this year that I didn't talk about for one reason or another, so let's talk about them now in this end-of-year wrap-up video.
A Quiet Place, Day 1.
I personally think that the Quiet Place movies are overall just okay, and that continues with Day 1. It's a fun little horror movie, and while it has some moments with poor writing, especially those scenes involving the stupid cat, it's still a perfectly fine horror movie, which automatically makes it better than most other movies in the genre.
Abigail. And Alien Romulus.
Both of these movies are really inventive and creative new horror movies that fumble right at the end. Abigail and Alien Romulus have a strong beginning and middle, but struggle to maintain that momentum through the third act and resorting to just generic action. They aren't bad movies, but they could have been better if they had just stuck the landing.
Piece by piece.
The best word to describe this movie is creative. For those who don't know, Piece by Piece is a documentary/biopic about the singer-songwriter Pharrell Williams, except unlike other films in the same genre, this one is told entirely with Lego. I'd call this one of the most creative movies I've seen this year, and even if you're not familiar with Pharrell's work, I would still recommend checking it out.
Moana 2.
Moana 2 is an insulting film. Disney was planning on making a Moana TV show, but due to financial struggles, decided to twist and mangle what they had into a half-baked sequel. The funny thing is, as a TV show, this wouldn't be that bad. It's a fun little adventure in the world of Moana, but as a full-blown theatrical sequel, this is just embarrassing. The songs are okay. They're not Wish levels of bad, but the absence of Lin-Manuel Miranda is very noticeable. I mean, honestly, it's ridiculous that Disney thinks audiences are just going to accept this sloppy, mashed together... Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Gladiator 2.
From one disappointing sequel to another. Gladiator 2 is such a pointless and uninventive sequel that doesn't improve upon or even replicate the greatness of the original. It's a slow, exhausting, and boring experience from a director who doesn't seem to know what he's doing. There's nothing about this movie that's done better than the original, whether it be visuals, story, characters, or even action.
Kraven the Hunter.
The last gasp of air from the Sonyverse. A series of films that ranged from not worth talking about to just straight up bad. And unfortunately, Kraven the Hunter leads more towards the latter. It features all of the usual issues that the Sony Marvel movies have, with poor storytelling and visuals, as well as hard to follow action. I'm honestly just glad that these movies are done, because that means Sony can stop wasting its time and money on it, and instead focus on projects that actually have promise.
Sonic the Hedgehog 3.
Sonic 3 is the big holiday release of this year, and I'm happy to say it's a pretty good one. Sure, the story is a little all over the place, but the action and visuals greatly make up for that. Besides, all things considered, I think they did an alright job with the story, considering this is adapting the Sonic adventure games, which already have a story that makes no sense. It's not an amazing movie, but considering how this year has been for films, I'll take what I can get. That's all I got for now. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, and hit that bell icon to be notified for whenever I make a new video. The next video will be the Winter TV collection, so if you're interested in that, or interested in supporting the channel more, then turn on notifications and check out my other videos. Okay, that's it. Bye.